We often talk about colonizing Mars when discussing the idea of expanding our reach to other planets in the solar system. After all, it has by far the best surface conditions of any other planet besides Earth. But what about Venus? Are the surface conditions livable? The answer is no, absolutely not. We couldn't last 5 seconds on the Venusian surface, so most people, including myself, would write the planet off in terms of a possible habitat. However, many of us don't account for the possibility of sky cities, as in floating blimps above the clouds of the planet. Seems like fantasy, but it's actually within the realm of possibility. The atmospheric pressure, roughly 30 miles above the surface of the planet, is almost identical to the pressure of Earth's atmosphere at sea level. This would allow us to build structures similar to that on Earth without complications and would even allow us to step outside and feel the weather as opposed to living strictly in a climate controlled indoor environment. Now, anyone who has studied the planet at all knows that the clouds are way different than the clouds on Earth. Rather than water, they rain sulfuric acid. Now, as dangerous as this sounds, we have multiple solutions to this problem. Teflon suits can easily protect humans from these conditions, but if it rains sulfuric acid, where does the water come from? The answer is nowhere. We would have to import it from Earth, or we could use our brilliant technology to convert the sulfuric acid rain into water, as it has all the basic molecules needed to do so. What is mostly missing in our search to colonize this planet is motivation and a clear mission to accomplish the task. Though Russia sent a mission to study the planet decades ago, nothing has really been done since. And, another mission or attempts to study possibilities of building sky cities to colonize the planet just aren't really on the top of our list of priorities right now. I personally think that the challenges in studying the planet deter many space companies from wanting to study the planet. For example, none of our spacecraft have been able to survive on the surface of the planet for over 2 hours. So anything that lands on the surface has a very short time to research before being destroyed by the intense heat or air pressure. This makes studying the surface extremely difficult. These brutal surface conditions also include thousands of volcanoes and many active volcanoes. Good thing trying to populate the surface is out of the question, despite the many science fiction novels based on the idea of terraforming the planet. Living in the clouds is the only realistic possibility. I think that despite the challenges, we need to take potential colonization of the planet more seriously. I mean, after all, it is the closest planet to Earth. The lack of extreme atmospheric pressure in the clouds above the planet also makes it easier and safer for astronauts to make progress on studying the planet than it is for them on other planets. I think we need to take space colonization more seriously as a species, and Venus is a great place to start.